All right, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna bang out a little quick video. You know what I'm saying? The top three phrases that when people say them to me, I literally want to grab a death note and put their name in it. You know, just throwing that out there, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, they gotta get gone because me snapping at them won't fix nothing. They'll just laugh at my face. Okay, cool. Laugh while I put your name in the death note. What are your last 40 seconds? Or like your last 40 seconds, what are your last words on earth? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do to these people that say this shit. Number one, when you're going through something, right? When you're going through like hold on, all right, I'm back. When you're going through something and you let somebody know like your situation and they look you dead in the eyes and be like, oh, it's not that serious. Oh, you're being dramatic. Oh, it's not that deep. Really, bitch? You told me, okay, that right there lets me know that you have a death wish. Metaphorically, I want to grab a bazooka and nuke your house. Metaphorically, I want to grab a katana and, like from Ghost of Tsushima where Jin chopped that Mongol's head off type shit. Because if you were in my shoes, right, I'm pretty sure you would disagree. But that's neither here nor there, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, this does not apply for like all situations. For example, I don't know if you guys know, I think I said this in another video. I am terrified of bugs, especially if they could fly. Especially if a bug that I did not think could fly, like cockroaches. The cockroaches in Fayetteville can fly. And yo, this is off topic, but like we had a flying cockroach and went in and out of like 4 rooms. It flew down the stairs, flew up the stairs, and we were chasing it as it was running away from us. We were terrified of that shit. Anyway, if somebody's like, oh, it's not that serious, it's just a little bug, I'd honestly laugh with them because I do not know why I'm so scared of bugs. You know what I'm saying? If I was not scared of bugs, I would live a better life, and that's just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that's in that realm is like a certain video game I'm not taking seriously. They're like, and I say stuff about it, and they're like, oh, it's not that serious. That's also another thing. A lot of guys watching this video, right? Like me, or some girls that play games that, whether it's something on Roblox or they play Fortnite or they play COD or whatever, games like that like be pissing you off. Nothing is more infuriating than having some lousy bitch be like, yo, why are you so mad? It's not that serious. As you deal with bullshit, especially in Fortnite, bro. Some kids in Fortnite are built like Discord mods and take that game more seriously than, making money in the real world. They don't want a job. They don't want to go to school. They just want to play Fort, right? And they take that game more seriously than, bro, I'm telling you, like, and they be like, well, like, you're mad that you died to them, and they be like, oh, it's not that serious. Okay. You're gonna get the death penalty. Anyway, next one. This one is the one. Oh my god. I fucking hate when people say this shit right here. Or do shit like this. And I already know that people in middle school, I guarantee people in middle school, people in high school, deal with a lot of bull. I did with it too. Now, in my situation, my friends, they did this to me, but they weren't even telling the truth. But here's the thing. When somebody's provoking the fuck out of you or saying something they say something extremely disrespectful, something that, like, they be like, oh, don't take it personal, but you do take it personal, right? They say something extremely disrespectful for you, right? And instead of realizing that they might have crossed a boundary that they were not trying to cross, and like, oh, I'm sorry, I did not know it made you feel that way. Like me, that's what I would do. They like, oh, you're mad. That's just too bad because I'm just keeping it real. I'm just telling the truth. Like, I want to go fight, or like, I want to grab that bitch's neck, right? Grab that bitch's neck, both hands, right? And literally, like, I would snap it off. I would snap the neck, kill him instantly, snap it back into place, grab a defibrillator, pump their heart up, wake them up to snap their neck again. Because that shit, I'm laughing, but it's like, you know, it gets really disrespectful. Gang, that is like a kid goes to school and he's sad, and you ask him why he's sad, and like he's like, oh yeah, my both of my parents died in a car crash, and then you fake an I'm sorry. That's another thing that sucks. Like faking that you're sympathetic, like you don't really care, but you're trying to like make him feel better when you don't actually care. It's like, don't even talk to me. But nothing is. It's like their parents died, right? And you point out how their parents are dead, and you know, you, he does not have to work. Like you're like provoking him, and like pointing out something negative that he does not like, in order to like just push his buttons or her buttons by just pointing out something negative like that. It's like your parents dying and somebody pointing it out and provoking you, and then their shield of justification, their shield that they hide behind is that, oh, I'm just keeping it real. Oh, I'm just telling the truth. It's like, shut the. Oh my god. I feel like a Mortal Kombat character right now, bitch. And I feel like going over there and pulling some fatality shit on you. I really do. I really do. I wish a I wish a motherfucker would say that to me. And I have like, you know, and I have like a military arsenal in my house. I really wish they would. I'll literally wait outside of their house with a bazooka, and I'd be playing with the Lord. I'll be like, please, Lord, do not make me want to do this, as I have the bazooka aimed at their house. Like it pushes me that far. I don't know about y'all, but not all situations, of course, but like when they say that in a situation I do take it seriously, they be like, oh, I'm just keeping it real. You know what else is the truth? And you know what else is keeping it real? That you're a fucking piece of shit and you're going to hell. Moving on. You know what I'm saying? And last but certainly not least, um, what was my last one? Okay, last thing. This is kind of very specific. As you guys can see, I have long hair, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, my mom, well, not my mom, my sister says shit like this, and I do not wish to put any harm on my sister like that, like how I was describing other people in this video, you know, because she's my sister and all, but I really do want to fight her. I really do want to sock her in the face, right? I want to sock something in the face when she says this shit. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, for anybody, any dudes, right? Because, you know, guys usually have short hair or whatever. If your hair does not go below your ears, you do not know what I'm talking about. And if you're probably, or like if your DNA is different than mine, which is like 90% of the time, you don't know what I'm talking about. My shit, as you can see, my hair is nappy as fuck all the goddamn time. For graduation, my mom put something like an anti-frizz and like this yellow spray. Does my sister have it over there? I'm in her room right now. I don't see it over there. But she put like this like anti-frizz spray, and it like had my, first of all, I thought I looked ridiculous. I hated it, right? But I'd do it for, you know, that one day, and I had the cap on so it would hide most of it, which is good. But right, but yeah, I don't understand those guys that have their shit as like, it's like smooth and not frizzy and nappy at all, and you know, they can just put it in a ponytail and it'll look nice. Like, nah, that's not me, bro. My shit is fucked up. And it came from my mom. My mom also has curly hair. But another thing I want to point out is this. I fucking hate, right? Honestly, it doesn't even have to be about hair. When people shame you, right, for something you can't control, or like people like, you know, try and be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, this, and oh, you know, you can't have, or like, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, because, you know, I don't want your to look like, they're trying to like dictate your life, and they're trying to like, you know, like throw shame towards you for something you can't control. And what I cannot control is how nappy my fucking hair is, gang. I wash it, it becomes nappier. Y'all be like, oh, you gotta wash it, you gotta put conditioner, gang. I wash it like every, like, you know, first of all, every day I wet it in the shower, right? My hair comes out wet, just water. I don't conditioner it every day or shampoo it every day. I don't do that. I don't have any leave-in conditioner. I don't have, you know, let me know if I need any. Even though I don't, that sounds inconvenient as fuck. I don't want like some slimy wet shit in my hair. What if I want to lay down? What if I want to do this? What if, like, it'll feel like, I don't like how it feels, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm somebody that would do bare minimum for my hair. I don't want to go out looking like, you know, I'm going to a church or a wedding, you know, every time I walk out the door, or every time I'm just being in my house. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I wet my hair. My sister noticed it. And she's like, oh, you're not supposed to wet your hair. It's like, yes, you are. And they look it up. And of course, when you look it up, it's like, no, you're not supposed to do that. Well, like, you can suck every last bit of piss out of my dick because, right? Let's be real. You don't have a lot of rights already as it is. When it comes to having long hair, if you wash it too much, it causes damage. If you wash it too little, it causes damage. If you don't wash it at all, it causes damage. If you put certain products in, it causes damage. Even though Walmart and stuff and Target freely sell a bunch of products that might make your hair fall out. You know what I'm saying? You can't use that. You can't use this. You can't use that. Like, you can use that, but if you do too much of this, you can't. It's like, I don't even care anymore. I genuinely, I can't even care anymore. I'm doing bare minimum, and I'm like, I don't want my hair to have fucking light. I don't want lice. I don't want dirt. I don't want grime. I don't want dandruff and shit. I don't want none of that. I try my best to not have any of that. You know, washing my hair, you know, with conditioner on a like regular routine. Not regular, because I have curly hair, and I looked it up. Thank you, Google. You know, looking it up, and you know, and they're like, oh, you can't, if you have curly hair, you're not supposed to wash your hair all the time because you need the oil. And guess what? How do you get oil? By washing your hair with just water. Just water on your scalp produces oil. But it says you're not supposed to do it every day. You're contradicting yourself. It's like, it's so complicated, and I fucking hate when people jump on my ass for something I can't control. And I don't want to control because I don't care anymore. So yeah, that's the video. Honestly, I might put this as the things I hate because I said a bunch of shit I hate. I've not made a things I hate video in a minute. Bitch, I'm trying. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later.